Did you know that in 2024, the USA has some of the most dangerous travel destinations in the world? Yes, you heard it right. The land of the free and the home of the brave isn't all sunshine and roses. There are places that can send shivers down your spine, and we are not talking about haunted houses or creepy forests. We're talking about cities and towns, places where people live and work, yet they are some of the most perilous places to visit in the country. Take, for instance, a city that has been dubbed the murder capital of America due to its alarmingly high crime rates. Shocking, isn't it? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are more such places that have made it to our list. So buckle up and prepare yourself, for we are about to embark on a journey through the dark side of American travel. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 worst places to travel in the USA in 2024. Kicking off our countdown with a bang, we land in the pulsating heart of the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, a city as notorious as it is glitzy. Now don't get us wrong, the City of Angels has its charm, but when it comes to vacationing, it's far from heavenly. Picture yourself stuck in an ocean of vehicles, the relentless honking and the increasing irritation. Welcome to the daily ordeal of LA's notorious traffic. This one of the reasons why LA falls short of being the ideal vacation spot. Get those wallets ready, because the steep prices in LA are going to make your bank balance cry. As a tourist, this translates into sky-high costs for lodging, food, and sightseeing attractions. And don't let the city's glitz and glamour fool you. Beneath the surface lurks side with high crime rates in certain areas. And finally, the city's pollution levels, among the highest in the country, are a silent predator, a significant drawback for those seeking a breath of fresh air on their vacation. Up next, a place even worse than this one. Number 9 on our list is, drumroll please, Detroit, Michigan. Now don't get us wrong, Detroit has its charm. It's a city of resilience and rebirth, home to Motown and the American auto industry, but it's also a city struggling with serious issues. Crime rates remain high, with violent crime rates well above the national average. It's an unfortunate reality that makes many tourists feel unsafe. And then there's the issue of urban decay. Despite the city's best efforts, abandoned buildings and neighborhoods are a common sight. It paints a grim picture that can make for a depressing vacation. Furthermore, Detroit's public transportation system leaves much to be desired. It's unreliable and inefficient, making it difficult for travelers to navigate the city without renting a car. And let's not forget the harsh winters. Sub-zero temperatures and heavy snowfall can make travel extremely difficult. But it only gets worse from here. Coming in at number 8 is the infamous Death Valley. Now don't get me wrong, the stark beauty of this desert landscape can be breathtaking, but it's also a place where danger lurks behind every sand dune. In the heart of California, Death Valley holds the record for the highest recorded temperature on Earth, a staggering 134 degrees. Traveling here, especially in the summer months, is not for the faint-hearted. Dehydration, heat stroke, and even death are very real threats. And let's not forget the wildlife. From the venomous scorpions to the elusive mountain lions, you're not exactly in a petting zoo. Safety measures are a must. Always carry plenty of water, avoid hiking in the heat of the day, and keep a safe distance from wildlife. Despite its allure, the risks associated with Death Valley make it one of the worst places to travel in the USA. Number 7 is even more shocking. At number 7, we have Chicago, Illinois. This location, once considered a traveler's paradise, now holds a spot on our list of worst places to travel. What was once an enticing blend of culture, food, and scenic beauty has taken a turn for the worse in the Windy City. The city's crime rates have skyrocketed, making it unsafe for tourists to wander around, especially after sundown. Travel advisories have been issued, warning visitors of the potential risk. Chicago's infrastructure is also crumbling, with frequent power outages and water shortages adding to the woes. The local government's inability to address these issues has further tarnished the city's image as a tourist destination. But the real kicker? The cost of living and accommodation prices in Chicago have soared, making a visit to this city a strain your wallet. So, unless you're up for some unnecessary risk and heavy spending, it's best to steer clear of Chicago. If you're enjoying this video so far, remember to like, subscribe, and comment "I subscribed" below. We'll do our best to respond. 6th on our rundown is the iconic Times Square in New York City, an area that may astonish you. Enclosed within a jungle of skyscrapers and illuminated billboards, this location harbors a startling revelation. With its vibrant energy and magnetic appeal, it lures the unsuspecting visitor, pledging a memory not to be forgotten. But be warned, all that dazzles is not a dream. Times Square, despite its bustling facade, is riddled with notable traveler traps. It's an area where you'll find yourself weaving through jam-packed attractions, wrestling with astronomical costs, and handling dishonorable vendors. The lack of comfortable infrastructure and visitor-centered amenities makes it a demanding destination for even the most seasoned voyagers. Even worse, safety is a pressing issue here. With crime rates exceeding the national norm, tourists frequently find themselves victims of minor theft and fraud. Times Square, although outwardly appealing, is a prime example of why appearances can be deceiving. Next, we're diving into the top 5 worst places. Cracking the top 5 is a place you might not expect: the glitzy, glamorous city of Las Vegas. Now, before you start planning your next bachelor party or girls' weekend, let me tell you why this city is on our list. First off, the summer heat is no joke. With temperatures capable of soaring into the triple digits, it's not exactly the ideal spot for sightseeing or outdoor adventures. But the worst part, the city's crime rate. Las Vegas has one of the highest crime rates in the USA, making it a risky bet for travelers. While the Strip may be all lights and action, stepping off the beaten path can lead you into some dicey situations. And let's not forget about the notorious traffic. If you thought LA's was bad, just wait until you're stuck in a Las Vegas jam. So, before you roll the dice on a Vegas vacation, you might want to reconsider. Prepare yourself for number 4. Number 4 on our list is the beleaguered city of Flint, Michigan. This city has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, and unfortunately, they're all true. The water crisis in Flint has been a major issue for years now, and despite promises and pledges, the situation remains grim. Visitors to the city are warned not to drink the tap water, a pretty basic necessity one would expect to have in a developed nation. Further, the crime rate in Flint is alarmingly high, with violence and thefts being common occurrences. The economic situation isn't any brighter, with many businesses shuttered and the city facing a decline. The struggles of Flint make it a place that's hard to recommend for any traveler. This isn't to say that the people of Flint aren't resilient and worthy of support, but until substantial improvements are made, it remains a challenging destination for visitors. The next place is truly terrifying. Coming in at a shocking number 3 is the city of Baltimore, Maryland. This city, often overlooked, is not for its charm or attractions. Quite the opposite, it's one of the least recommended cities to visit in the United States in 2024. Its troubled reputation is mainly due to its high crime rates. Safety, a main concern in any travel, is severely lacking in this city. Tourists are often targeted, making it a daunting prospect for novice travelers or families. Besides, the city's infrastructure is another major concern. It's old and poorly maintained, causing issues for travelers when it comes to transportation and accommodation. Accessibility in Baltimore is a significant issue, making it hard to explore and experience what the city has to offer. Furthermore, the lack of hygiene and cleanliness in public spaces adds to the unattractive aspects of this city. It's a pity, as Baltimore does have potential. But the next city is even worse. The second worst place to travel in the USA in 2024 is no other than the city of Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, you heard it right. Louisville has earned its spot on our list due to its lack of tourist attractions, inadequate public transportation, and quite frankly, its uninspiring scenery. In Louisville, the local economy leaves much to be desired, leading to a lack of investment in infrastructure and amenities. This makes it a challenging place for any traveler seeking to explore and enjoy their time. The city's crime rate is also higher than the national average, adding an extra layer of concern for any potential visitors. And let's not forget about the weather. With its humid subtropical climate, Louisville experiences extreme heat and humidity during the summer months, making it uncomfortable for any outdoor activities. And now, the most dreadful place to travel in the USA in 2024 is, pause for dramatic effect, the metropolis of Bakersfield, California. This location, shockingly, doesn't stand out for its crime rates or natural catastrophes. Neither the climate nor the living expense it the most dreadful. No, it's something much more sinister: pollution. The air quality here is so appalling it's been compared to smoking a whole pack of cigarettes daily by inhaling. The water is unsafe to consume without purification, and the soil is polluted with heavy metals. It's a melancholic testament to the outcomes of unregulated industrial expansion and a blunt wake-up call about our duty to the environment. Remember, travel is all about thrill and exploration, but it's also about maintaining your well-being, so always conduct thorough research before you set off. Don't forget to leave a comment of your top places to avoid and why. We can't wait to read the horror stories.